Now at 11, a 12-year-old boy is fighting for his life after being shot. Where that investigation stands tonight and what we're learning from neighbors.
It's heartbreaking and it's sad because I don't believe nobody deserves to die.
And a person is dead and another injured after a midday shooting in Middletown. Why police are now asking for help finding a suspect.
We're definitely not mad at her. We just want her to come home.
Plus, the family is keeping up the search for a teen tonight, days after her disappearance. How the community is working together to help and where the girl was last seen. Thanks for joining us on WCPO 9 News at 11. I'm Sean Delancey. We again begin with breaking news tonight. A 12-year-old boy is in critical condition after being shot in Covington this afternoon. WCPO 9 News reporter Sam Harris-Simowitz talked with neighbors who heard those shots as officers searched for a shooter. Next, police in Middletown are searching for a suspect after a deadly double shooting earlier today. Police there say that they responded to Roosevelt Boulevard around noon. One person was pronounced dead on scene. Another was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. Right now, we do not know who those victims are or what may have led to the shooting. We spoke with a neighbor just a few houses down from the scene who says the sound of gunshots is not uncommon.
No, you get ring notifications all the time. You hear them all the time. Some people are like, is that a car? No, it's gunshots. But it happens everywhere. It's all the time. It's heartbreaking and it's sad because I don't believe nobody deserves to die. I really don't. And it's just, I wish that there could have been a different way around it.
Middletown police are asking for people to give them video from around that area around the time. You can find the detective's information by going to this story on WCPO.com. Turning now to weather, our neighbors to the east are feeling the first effects of a major nor'easter. The winter storm is expected to intensify tonight into the morning, with the main threat being high wind combined with dumping snow. Let's go over to WCPO 9 meteorologist Mark Stitz to see where that storm is heading now. Mark? Some Butler County court operations are suspended this week after a fire broke out at the historic county courthouse this morning. This is what the scene looked like after the fire broke out in the basement around 6:30. Hamilton's fire chief told us the fire was contained to one room and no one was injured. Right now, it's not clear what started it. The Butler County administrator says that the Butler County Area 2 Court and Probate Court will not be operating normally starting tomorrow. For details on case updates, go to butlercountyohio.gov. We are still working to learn more after someone crashed their car into a building in Northside today, injuring one person. This was the scene earlier this afternoon on Spring Grove and Crawford Avenues. You can see just how heavy the damage is to that building, which houses the Old Timber Inn. The crash happened around 12:30. Cincinnati Fire Department had rescue technicians on scene who were working to secure the structure. Officials told our crews this is a mixed-use building with residences also inside. No word on the condition of the person who was hurt. Tonight, a family is continuing their desperate search for 16-year-old Madison Fields 9 days after she was last seen in Colerain Township. A group of strangers joined forces to help find her today, and we joined them in the effort. They braved the fresh flurries around Cheviot to organize.
We're going to go ahead and brief and figure out where everybody's going to go and kind of disperse.
Distribute flyers showing Fields' face and pray.
Dear Lord, just please continue to keep her safe.
Her mom and dad, Tyler and Carrie Hearn, say every minute since her disappearance from the in-town suites has been
Help.
This is nowhere.
Nobody should go through this. It's breaking us down.
I'm doing anything and everything to find her. Like, I can't just stop looking.
Surveillance video shared with us from a store called the Airy Pony Keg shows her last known whereabouts, February 13th. She's seen walking down Harry Lee Avenue wearing a backpack, holding a plastic bag. Tyler tells us she left the hotel to meet a boy she'd met online, but they don't believe she ran away, so they search.
People we don't know just want to come out here and help, and the support does help.
And if Madison is out there watching,
if she is, we're definitely not mad at her. We just want her to come home.
Colerain Township police are asking anyone with information about Fields' disappearance to give them a call. Tyler tells us he plans to organize another search party in the Mount Airy area next, but they haven't set a date. Still ahead, U.S. Secret Service agents shoot and kill a man in Florida. What he was seen doing near President Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort that led to gunfire. And unrest is unfolding in Mexico today after a prominent cartel leader is killed. What U.S. officials are now warning those in the country.
You're watching WCPO 9, part of the Scripps News Group.
An armed man was shot and killed after breaching the perimeter of Mar-a-Lago today, according to the Secret Service. The man has been identified to the Associated Press as 21-year-old Austin Tucker Martin from North Carolina. Investigators believe he recently went missing and traveled south. Then it was around 1:30 this morning when a deputy and two Secret Service agents confronted the man at the property's north gate. The Palm Beach County Sheriff says the man was carrying a gas can and a shotgun and was ordered to drop the items before shots were fired.
And he put down the gas can, raised the shotgun to a shooting position. At that point in time, the deputy and the two Secret Service agents fired their weapons and neutralized the threat. He is deceased at the scene.
The president was not in Florida this weekend. The FBI is investigating. The U.S. State Department is now warning U.S. citizens in parts of Mexico to stay in safe places. That comes after the Mexican army killed the powerful leader of the Jalisco New Generation cartel in a military operation. That cartel was known for trafficking huge quantities of fentanyl and other drugs into the United States and was designated by the Trump administration as a foreign terrorist organization. Today's military operation set off hours of roadblocks and burning vehicles in Jalisco and other states. And tensions continue to grow with Iran as the next round of talks are announced for Thursday in Geneva. President Trump confirmed the U.S. is considering a limited strike on Iran if they don't agree to a nuclear deal. Right now, the U.S. has around 35,000 troops in the region, one of the largest military buildups in the Middle East in decades. Iran has warned it will respond decisively at all U.S. bases, facilities, and assets in the region if they're attacked. New tonight, the Department of Homeland Security says that the Global Entry Program will stop operating for as long as the partial government shutdown continues. That program grants trusted travelers expedited entry into the U.S. This comes after the DHS walked back a decision to suspend TSA PreCheck. The Transportation Security Administration confirmed to us that TSA PreCheck at the Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky International Airport is operational. They also sent us a statement that says the agency will be evaluating operations on a case-by-case basis as staffing constraints arise. Well, it is getting tougher and tougher to earn miles with some airline frequent flyer programs. Starting next month, one airline will require you to have their credit card to earn the most miles. Consumer reporter John Matarese shows us what's changing so you don't waste your money. Still ahead in sports, we had the latest from Milan on the U.S. men's hockey team's historic win on the ice. Plus, a local girls basketball team is on a roll, ranking as the top high school girls basketball team in Kentucky. More on their special bond just ahead. Cincinnati Reds preseason is underway. Today, the Reds fell to the Seattle Mariners 14-8. That spring training game was in Seattle today. The Reds are now 0-2 as they look ahead to their next pitch against Kansas City on Tuesday in Goodyear, Arizona. Today, the U.S. men's hockey team hoped for a miracle against arch rivals Canada, and I tell you, they pulled it off, shocking Americans across the country at an early 8 a.m. game this morning. In Oxford, Ohio, students at the Brick Street Bar erupted the second the game was called. You have to check this out. Excitement matches the feat. Today's win marks 46 years to the day the U.S. hockey team shocked the world and defeated the Soviet Union in the Miracle on Ice, a moment considered the greatest sports upset of all time. Following that victory, the Americans would go on to win gold against Finland. Today, the team won against Canada. After that, Team Up North dashed their hopes in 2002 and 2010. And now, sadly, the torch is out in Italy, capping an incredible winter games. The U.S. men's ice hockey team was just one of many wins for Americans this games. ABC's Marcus Moore has more on the moment the Americans reclaimed gold. Hey, our next Let's Talk event is coming up in just a few days, and we want to hear from you. That's when we come to your communities to hear your complaints, worries, and even your wins. We've been to Batavia, Florence, Coleraine Township, Lebanon, and Lawrenceburg so far. I've done more than a dozen or half a dozen follow-up stories after hearing from you in Lawrenceburg alone. Wednesday, we'll be in Sharonville. You can join us at the Scarlet Oaks Career Campus from 4 to 6. Frank Marzullo will be there alongside reporters Taylor Woods, Valerie Lyons, and Jay Shakur. Come on out and help us tell your stories.